Hi everyone, I'm Lori McGraw with the Resource Rundown. So it's been quite a week this week. My district, we started school this week and it's been kind of a ride. It's been stressful, it's been exciting, and just a whole plethora of feelings and emotions going on this week that I want to share with you. But before we get started, remember, if you like my videos and want to see more of them and don't want to miss out what I have coming up, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and that notification bell. So we're going to get started right now. I need to start with saying that my district has opted to open with an AB schedule. Now I know that there are some districts, their AB schedule is the kids come on their A day and the ones that at home have some type of activity online that they do, and then they swap. At our school, the A kids come and then the B kids stream in for that class period using Google Meet. And then the next day, the B kids come and the A kids stream in. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic, and we've had, like I said, a lot of anxiety and stress trying to prepare and get ready for that. The idea is so that we can teach more of our content and reach all of our kids, but still get that face time that we need with them. So without that AB schedule, we would be fully online and we wouldn't get to meet those kids and build some of those relationships and get to know them and get them set up on our platforms. I know that many districts out there have started school, and then there are some that haven't started school yet. So I'm putting this video out there just so you can know what maybe some of my feelings are, and even like my colleagues have been going through the same things. Maybe that can kind of ease some of your stress, because I'll tell you, the first day was crazy, and all of my colleagues, we were just stressed out trying to prepare for that day and make sure that everything went smoothly. And of course it didn't, at least not for me. My camera, the district provided us with webcams so that we could be able to do the streaming, and my camera, of course, failed and didn't work. So I had to use my laptop to stream in my kids through Google Meet, and then I was carrying that around, and I'd set it in front of my smartboard so that they could, or actually held it in front of my smartboard so that my students could see whatever it was that I was presenting. And it was an interesting day. In the afternoon, I kind of got it figured out, but it still had some quirks to it. But by the next day, I brought in a webcam from home and used that, and it seemed to work better. I'm not sure. It was actually an older webcam, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But that did work. And so the second day went so much smoother. But what I have to say and what I want to share, more than technology failures or technology working, what I want to say is how fantastic the kids were. First period, because I do teach in a middle school and we have class periods, but first period was a little bit rough getting going, especially for me since my camera failed. But once we kind of got things figured out and the kids understood to keep their mics muted unless they were asked to unmute and some of those things, the rest of the day went pretty smooth in that regard. The kids' behavior was fantastic. They wore their masks like troopers, and it was just despite the stress and the anxiety of all the other things, it was a really great experience and a day in that regard with the kids. And they continued it again the next day. And I'm just so impressed with how well they handled everything, even the glitches and the struggles. They handled it like adults. And I was really, really proud and impressed with what they've done and what they were able to allow us to do. Now, from the teacher aspect, I have seen such amazing things from my colleagues. They worked so hard. We delayed school a week, our school board delayed school a week to give teachers and staff a chance to kind of plan and prepare a little bit more, since we hadn't really been able to be together as a group to collaborate since school let out last spring. It gave us that opportunity to work together, and the things that I've seen and how hard our staff has worked has just been amazing. I work with some of the best teachers in the country, and I know many teachers and educators say that, but it's true. I have a really great team, my 8th grade team, because I do teach 8th grade English, my 8th grade team is amazing. We support each other and we work together, and I couldn't be more excited to be able to be a part of that group and know that no matter what, they've got my back. And it's just an amazing feeling, and I just have to give kudos. You guys know who you are. And also our 7th grade team is incredible too. And again, I can't say it enough. Our educators at our building have worked so hard and been so creative that I have to speak that, and I have to talk about it. So now I need to talk about my stress, just so that people know what teachers are going through. It's been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It has been probably one of the stressful weeks I've had in a long, if not ever, time. You're feeling all this anxiety, at least I was feeling all this anxiety about trying to make sure everything went off without a hitch, and getting ready for kids, and making sure that my room was set up so that everybody could be social distance. So if they wanted to be able to take off their masks and breathe a little bit, they could. And it's just been a stress in that regard, because I want so much for my kids to feel comfortable, but also to feel safe, and that they are in an environment where I do care about them, their learning, and their health. And putting all of that onto my shoulders, and every educator is putting that on their shoulders, it's been stressful. And I happen to know that my blood pressure was skyrocketing all week this week. I believe that it's kind of starting to go back down and level out as I relax a little bit this weekend. But it is a stress. What I can tell you guys out there, if you haven't gotten to school yet and haven't started, is it's going to be okay. The kids, they are going to be amazing, because I've seen, I had, all of our kids were amazing, all of them. And so I can tell you, the kids, they're going to be fine. They're going to do a good job, and you'll be okay. You're going to be okay. Everything will be okay. If something goes wrong, you'll just go with it. And the next day you'll figure it out, and it'll work better for you, and it'll go smoother. So as we go through this process, and as things kind of evolve and move through, I'm holding on to that, and I just know that every day it's going to get easier and better. And that's what I keep telling myself. So that's what I'm telling you guys. Lean on each other, look at your colleagues, talk to each other, confide in people. Don't hold things in, because that's when it gets crazy for you, right? I know sometimes I like to hold things in, and then that's when I start feeling the stress more. The more you can share with your colleagues, the better you'll feel. But with all that said, this has been an incredible week, and I just feel like we're in a new era of education, and we have amazing teachers in this country, because it is a lot of work. It's hard work educating children and worrying about them. I worry about them just like I worry about my family, and I think that that's a norm for teachers. They worry about their kids just like they worry about their own children at home. And that's what I'm seeing in my school. I'm so proud to be an educator right now. Well, I'm done rambling, I promise. However, I am, just to let you know, dropping down to just producing one video a week, because the 2 a week's just going to be too hard right now with starting school. And that is my priority, is teaching my kids and my students. So that's where my time is going to be, is with that. So I will only be doing one video a week, but I really do appreciate all of you that support me and that watch my videos and share them with others. I really, really do appreciate you, and thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Don't forget, if you like my videos and you want to see more of them, I will have more coming up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.